my friends, Tin Man here. I went into the baby shower for my daughter-in-law. Come back out, turn the camera back on. I guess I didn't hit record. As it wasn't recording. So all that I talked about didn't happen. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. It's a little warm standing, but on the bike it's beautiful. The humidity's slowly gaining, but at 120 or so, it's still 50%. At least it ain't 70 or 80 yet. That's why it's still bearable. Watched a YouTube video that was sort of alarming. And they were sort of an outreach project, but they were flying this drone over a animal place that raises dogs and ferrets and those type of pet shop animals. They flew their drone over it for the conditions and all, because apparently they're not the best. But as they drove away, like 20 minutes later, New York State Police pulled them over, and it turns out that they were followed by individuals that were from that animal park thing. First thing they were doing was violating New York state law by talking to probably the police on the telephone the whole time. But the driver, after about 45 minutes, finally gave the state police his driver's license. At no time could they tell him what they were being stopped for, other than an investigation on a complaint. And I said, "What's the complaint? What law did I break?" They never could quote a law. And these people are quite knowledgeable in the drone aspect, and it's not illegal to fly the drone through the air. It'd just be like an airplane or a helicopter flying over airspace. And then they wanted identification from the two passengers for the complaint. Now, they weren't driving, so it wasn't part of a traffic stop type thing. New York state law says you don't have to identify yourself. And they said, "You understand you'll be arrested for failure to do so if you don't." And both the man and his wife refused. So they took him into custody, took him to the jail, finally found their identification at the jail. Ran him, found out there was no warrants or wants or anything like that on him, and they were finally released without it being charged. And there's currently a lawsuit between them and the New York State Police for false arrest, which I totally agree with. Even the stretch of a traffic stop in the investigation, when you don't have a crime involved, is a stretch. But you're like, good Lord. Yeah, that state trooper might be giving up his house to somebody. Gotta have a crime for a complaint. Know what you're doing. The first thing you would tell the people is, it's not a crime, I can't do anything with them. I can't identify them just because you want to know who they are. Now I'm breaking the law. But that young trooper will find that out the hard way. It's weird, New York State Police, they don't even have a badge on their chest. That's weird. But couple of the officers on the scene even admitted they had no idea whether it was illegal or not. I think he relied on his supervisor for the information as far as the driver. For you can request his information because you did make a traffic stop. Granted, probably an illegal one. You should have that kind of knowledge before you even get involved. But arresting the 2 passengers for that and then not charging them with anything. Carrying them in, getting them ID, and then not charging. You put handcuffs on somebody, you've arrested them for something. So here in Lyons, false arrest. Yeah. That's the state of New York will be paying some big money to those people. That sergeant's right there involved with his trooper because he gave him information and advice on what to do. Vicarious liability. He'll be charged right along with him in the lawsuit. Yeah. That's why being a supervisor was never really a big desire of mine. Especially with all these new, young, snot-nosed kids they're producing nowadays. I like my house too much to put it dependent on what they do. Well, people, we're coming up for the turn into my subdivision, so we'll do the next chance we get. Hopefully there will be some clear skies tomorrow. The rain factor has turned its tables from what we saw yesterday, and now is like 50, 60, 40, 40, 40, 40 for next week, Monday on. So that's good news. So it was 90 and then 100 the rest of the week. So tickled that it's changed a little. So we'll see. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.